Yesterday, Fennec came back to us at the rescue. She was adopted out in November of 2023 to be a companion to another horse. After the passing of their other horse, however, the family situation changed such that they asked if we might take Fennec back so she wouldn't be alone. Fennec, however, isn't the first horse returned to us. This may seem like a failure in our adoption process. However, in reality, it shows that our system is working, since our adopters feel comfortable reaching out if they encounter difficulties, whether that's financial, medical, otherwise, and that they are also committed to our horses staying out of the auction system and finding good homes. Life does happen, and we will always accept our alumni back without judgment. Our adoption process is both comprehensive and open. It begins with filling out an adoption interest form on our website, which is www.mountainshadowsequine.org. And then that's followed by an in-depth phone call to get to know a potential adopter. And we cover what's their horse experience, what kind of horse they're looking for, and might be best matched with, including those that we have on site at the rescue, and what the living arrangements would be for the horse and so on. If we think there could be a match, we check 3 references, including their veterinarian. And then the final step is to schedule an in-person visit to our facility in Laramie, Wyoming, to ensure that there's good rapport and communication between the horse and the potential adopter. Sometimes the paper system and seeing a picture online just doesn't quite cover it all. It's really nice to see the two together to make sure that fit really is going to be solid. And overwhelmingly, we've had great success with this process. And we certainly hope for forever homes for our horses. But life is also good at throwing curveballs, and we feel being a safety net for our adopters is just as important. When horses do come back to us, we take time to check back in with them physically and mentally in case they need a tune-up or other care before we put them back up for adoption. So that's the stage that Fennec is in now. And so while it's sad when a horse needs to come back, we're always glad to see them and have the opportunity to spend more time together. Fennec first came to the rescue in April of 2021. She was part of a broodmare herd liquidation at a low-end livestock auction. She had been pregnant loading into the trailer from where she came from, and we understand she lost her foal in the trailer on the ride to the auction. When we brought her in, she was unhandled and extremely wary of people that had some bad cuts that needed attention. Building her trust was a little slow going, but once we did, she was a barn favorite for her sweet and easy disposition. The goal of our training program is to provide saddle training for those horses who are physically and mentally able to do so, since it gives them the most options for a good life. Fennec was just 9 years old, so young, athletic, sound, good candidate for saddle training. She took to groundwork very readily, but despite a year of taking it very slow with training, she made it clear she wasn't interested in being ridden by repeated explosive bucking episodes. So for everyone's safety and well-being, we decided that she was communicating strongly that a life under saddle was not for her. And because she was so sweet and loving on the ground and got along so well with other horses, she was made available to a loving companion home. It took some time to find the right situation because companion homes are much harder to come by than riding homes. But though her first placement didn't work out long term, she has so much to offer. So we know that when she's ready, she'll find another great home.